everyone, and welcome back for another episode of Taking the Stage with Steph. This week's topic about bikini competitions is all about posing. And so I have written down 4 main tips I want to share with you guys today on how to perfect your posing routine for a show day. Alright, so the first tip is make sure you look up what league you're going to be competing in. Each league has an overall general posing routine to follow, telling you which poses you're going to be holding and sort of what line you're going to be walking and such. But the leagues are going to be slightly different. Make sure you research the league online, go to their website, look at the rules for bikini and see which exact poses you're going to be doing. Whether it's just front and just back or if there's also a side pose included, totally depends on the league, and it's just going to vary a little bit, especially if you're also doing a costume or a gown in addition to the bikini. So research ahead of time so you know what to prepare for. Then I would suggest going on YouTube and researching that specific league's posing routine. Find some of those bikini pros in that exact league that you're going to compete in and look up their posing routines to draw inspiration from. All right? Now, my second tip is to find someone that can teach you the posing routine. It's one thing to just watch YouTube videos and try and do it on your own at home. It's completely different to have a professional in person teaching you these little tips and tricks on how to best angle your body and show off your best assets. So definitely hire a professional to teach you the posing routine. Find someone locally if possible. This may mean going into some local gyms nearby or finding someone on Instagram or through a Google search that is proficient in the league that you're going to compete in and has experience as a posing coach. You can get a posing coach online. Many of them do like Zoom and Skype sessions as well. It's just not going to be quite the same as in person when they can actually see your body, see your physique, give you little tips and tricks here and there. They can show you examples in person on how to twist your body a little bit more this way or bend your knee a little bit this way. So find someone and hire someone for at least a handful of posing lessons. They may be one-on-one or they may be group lessons. Some posing coaches offer group lessons in person if there's a high enough demand for it. So tip number 2, find a posing coach and hire them. Which takes me to tip number 3. I have put together a posing coach directory on beautifultothecore.com/pose, P-O-S-E. That's it, just go there, and for each state, I don't have all the states on there, but for many of the states I have recommended coaches there that you can look into. Maybe check out their website or their Instagram and such. But you can also research some on your own, like I said, going on Instagram or going on Google, try to find a local posing coach if I don't have one listed in the posing directory. There are actually a ton of them, and find someone who is preferably a pro in the league that you're going to compete in. And finally, tip number 4, practice in your heels. When you are posing at home and you're practicing in tennis shoes or barefoot, it's completely different when you have those heels on. So yes, it's okay to practice without the heels, but make sure you're getting in a lot of practice time with those actual heels on, because that way you feel more comfortable, and it's also going to completely change the biomechanics of how you're walking in the heels versus with a flat foot. So use the heels, practice in them at least 5 minutes a day leading up to show day. I recommend you start some posing practice at least 8 weeks out from show day and be practicing on a daily basis. Anytime you walk in front of a mirror, do your routine real quick. People will always say wear your heels while you're vacuuming, wear your heels while you're doing things around the house, just to get more used to wearing them and breaking them in, so that by the time you're taking the stage on show day, you're super comfortable in them, and that's not a hindrance. It's not getting in the way of your routine. Hopefully you're not stumbling on them and such. My final tip to go along with that, practicing in your heels, is practice on different surfaces. So practice on tile, practice on carpet, hardwood. Try and get a variety until you know what it's going to be on show day. Because if you're always practicing on gym flooring, that's going to be very different when you go and you're competing on a stage that has wood flooring, which is the most common flooring for the shows and such. So make sure you practice on different surfaces so you kind of know how to do your little turns and have more control over them no matter what surface you're on. Okay, well that is it for this week's Taking the Stage with Steph lesson. Hopefully you guys found that helpful, and once again, go to beautifultothecore.com, check out that posing directory and also many other free blogs on there as well. And if you're not yet subscribed to Beautiful to the Core, do it! I'm going to send you a free ebook with all of the bikini competition prep guide, including free booty workouts and much, much more. So just go subscribe now, and I'll see you guys next week.